50. This is a brand new launch here at QVC, and I'm really excited about this. I'm 43 now. I am entering into perimenopausal stage, the joys of being a woman, all these things that we go through. So, of course, it's something that I'm kind of like paying attention to. My girlfriends are also kind of thinking about this as well. Now, this is for people that might be perimenopausal. You might be in the menopause, or you might be postmenopausal. There's going to be something in here. And I think for women, we again forget that there are certain things that we need. You know, our hormone system is massive. You know, it does so many things for us. I definitely find now I'm more emotional. My hormone pattern tracks and I'm more emotional. I notice that my hair feels different. You know, there's all different things. We are all both we're the same species, but we are very unique in our makeup, and hormones for women are really important. So tell us about why you created this range.
Well, absolutely. I mean, most women will live about a third of their life post-menopause.
Wow,
that's a lot.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's all down to estrogen. Everyone, I think, has heard of estrogen or estrogens. It's things like estradiol and estrol and lots of other things. It's more than just estrogen. And at about sort of 51, that's the average age, you tend to drop off a cliff in terms of estrogen. And when you've got little estrogen, that's when a lot of things start to cause problems.
Yeah.
Everyone is aware of hot flashes.
Yeah.
Everyone's aware of being fatigued all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone's aware of, you know, sleeping badly.
Yeah, sleep.
And it goes on. But not everyone is aware of things like cardiovascular health isn't as good because of the low estrogen and other things which we have to be really careful. But the most serious thing, I think, not serious, but the most important thing, I think, to look after at the menopause and post is bone density. Yeah. We do lose a lot of bone density.
Yeah, you hear about that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we lose bone density at about the age of 30.
Wow.
But then at the menopause, it does drop off a cliff. And if you look at the National Osteoporosis website, there are lots of statistics on there. And, you know, 50% of over 50s will have bone density issues.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But there is so much we can do. You know, we talked about calcium and vitamin D, etc. But again, if you look at this slide here, it sort of goes back to scratch yet again. This is the percentage of people not getting the RDA. Look at those vitamins. Look at vitamin D, which is essential for bone health. You know, 80% plus are not getting enough vitamin D. Look at vitamin E, which is an antioxidant, because a lot is being attacked by oxidation.
Vitamin D pops up in everything, isn't it? It's one of those things that we should be, because most people get it from the sun, and we're obviously a rainy old country. It's something we should be really paying a lot more attention to.
It is the master vitamin. I could spend an hour talking about vitamin D, but as you get older, we don't make vitamin D in the skin nearly as quickly. A lot of people don't notice that. So, in my view, I think supplementation is a must.
Yeah.
Already the NHS is saying we should.
Well, from this experience of the last year, all of a sudden we definitely you hear it all the time, vitamin D, and you're kind of like, why were we not talking about this before? Hopefully now things will change. Hopefully now we're more aware when we need it. So it's not just about immunity; it's also in terms of our bodily function and our hormonal balance.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the back of pack, if I can just give you
an indication
of some of the things that are in here, for example, you know, bone health, we've got calcium and vitamin D, but at the right level. I don't think there's another supplement that's giving this claim, which is loss of bone density in postmenopausal women, which is a risk factor for osteoporotic bone fractures.
Yeah.
We have got that health claim on the pack. We've got B6 at the right level to help with hormonal balance, because hormonal balance is obviously critical.
Yeah.
We've got B2, 3, and 12. B12 is so important for fatigue. We've even got things in there for skin health, like retinol, biotin, and iodine, which is a very important material for skin. We have selenium and zinc for beauty, for the hair and nails. We've got thiamine for heart. Remember I mentioned cardiovascular health being very, very important. And guess what? We have every single vitamin and mineral for immunity. Not just Vit D, not just Vit C, we've got all of them. Vit D, C, A, B6, B12, folic acid, zinc, selenium, iron and copper.
And that's really important, because actually a lot of the Prime 50 range is for 50 plus. Not all of them, because obviously we've got the lovely Super Greens range that everybody can take. But with the menopause, this can happen way before you hit the 50s. Yes. And the perimenopausal stage especially is something, like I say, that I'm kind of entering into myself. My mum and my grandmother went through the early menopause. So with this one here, because it's packed through with the other vitamins and things, we might be thinking, well, I wasn't ready to take a Prime 50 supplement. supplement for the other things, it doesn't matter. You can take this. So this will not only help with your hormone levels and all those things that we know as women we struggle with. I certainly find there are certain times in the month when I just cry and there'll be a lot of women going, and a lot of husbands going, yeah, we know. And you can't control it. You just feel these surges that happen. So by able to take a supplement, and would you take this once a day?
Yeah.
Don't take it once a day.
It's 2 pills because
with your
you
breakfast.
need the amount of calcium and vitamin D, so we need 2 pills.
Yep.
But any time of day, there's no, there's no nasty things in here. Perfectly okay to take with medication. It's always a good idea to check with the GP. He or she's in charge of your health, not me. But all of these ingredients have been very carefully put together because I'm aware that the customer base will be on meds. Many will be on meds,
of course.
Of various types.
Yeah. So, of course, you just take 2 of these then in the morning with your breakfast, or could you take them at another time of day if you wanted to? So any time of day. And then see those benefits. Enjoy those changes. It could be in your hair quality. It could be in your nails. But it could be in your feeling of well-being. You might just notice a little shift that kind of goes, oh, and I've got a bit more energy. Oh, that feels a bit more level. Moments when you would normally find that you just kind of blow a gasket. You find actually you're a little bit more in control of those. You're not driven by your hormones as much. And of course, it's about building those areas of strength that we need, things like our bone density and things that we know are going to change as our estrogen levels change. So it's that hormonal balance, but so much more within there, all wonderfully put together and in a really great delivery system as well. So again, your body will absorb these. It knows what to do with them. £29.50 for a 3-month supply. I mean, that's £10 a month. That's what a coffee and a cake. Yeah. And that means you are taken care of and you don't have to worry about eating all those masses of things that you would have to add to your diet to try and combat just 1/5 of what we need.
We've done it's crazy. On behalf of the consumer, if you like.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Already very, very popular.